Hello guys, we are starting the match right now. 3, 2, 1, and go. So hopefully there won't be any d6. Okay, the game works. Perfect. Okay. First order of the match, but nothing happened. The guys are indeed working. Okay, everything is working great. Nice. Okay. Let me quickly share the stream everywhere. And then we will start actual commenting. Not here. Come on, please. And there we go, everything is set up. So let's start with Miross. And that's a medium residency, 3 towers, and honestly standard Roman build. And meanwhile Stalman is actually faster, wow. But not as many towers for more resources, although he did already cancel one, so that's good. But let's also check out the map right now, because I hope it will look good and fun. They do have a lot of mountains, there is a lot of forest around. That might be slightly problematic if you want to actually play past 60 minutes, and even for 60 minutes that might require a lot of cutting of those trees. So yeah, that's a lot of forest. That's a lot of forest. That's almost forest nothing. Like if you look around, you have some space here. Here is desert, so that's not that good. Here is just good empty zone, so at least that's that. There is some stones. There is triple stack of stone as well, so that's pretty standard, I think, on those maps. So overall, the map looks interesting. At least if you build a lot, it won't be that simple to play. You will have to cut a lot of those trees, especially later on when you actually require more water or fish. So that might be something that is worthy of attention, as well as this river. While long it is somewhat obscured by the trees and stone. However, this fragment here should be enough for most of the game, I think. Unless you plan to go and make actually a lot of fishermen, then it might not be as good. Okay, let's see. This side is pretty equal. Miross has the reverse stone, while Stalman has the slightly better stone, although not that good as well, as they are not coming straight to it, but rather from the side. So yeah, actually that's pretty even except for those two. Meanwhile, forests are also equal. And the Miross is actually already searching, both are actually already searching through the mountains. Miross is actually taking both of those. But this one with just one geologist. For now we don't see any gold there anyway. Also hello to everyone watching. This should be interesting game, honestly. And we also see a quick... Let me check. Yeah, that's Miross. Quick storage area from Miross. And also quick deleting the starting tower, interestingly enough. Usually people don't delete them that fast. Also, tool production is already coming in as well. And the forest is, I think, complete. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah. Meanwhile, Stalman 2, 4, 6 and 8 is just finishing right now. But there are already tools in the build queue, the iron smelter and toolsmith. So yeah, it's not looking bad either, although probably a bit slower for someone who didn't play this game for as long time as Stalman did. That's not a major mistake. Meanwhile, Miross already started producing tools, which is an advantage. And what is he storing? What will be stored right there? I think it's stone. I saw one settler quickly leave it there and then pick it up. So I think this is stone storage. No actual idea why right now. They don't have that much stone, nor that much stone cutters for that to be the case, in my opinion, to be like actually useful at this stage of the game. But maybe he has an idea that I don't have. Also, he's constantly moving his last tower, which like sounds kind of weird for me. Like I wouldn't get used to that. I would be in constant fear that I will delete my last tower, although I know there is an announcement when you try to do that, but yeah, still. Also, Miross is actually already starting to chop through that tree that is basically everywhere on this map. So he will just have a bit more space later on, and we also see first gold on this mountain. So yeah, he started taking this mountain when he saw that gold. Which is good. You should kinda do that. Meanwhile, Stalman is also digging through both mountains, and even faster than Miross, I think. Yeah, Stalman actually uncovered more of the mountains. Honestly, right now while watching them, I could mistake one for another. If not for some things, I could do that. And also we see first mines from Stalman and Miross as well. So that's pretty even, honestly. We will see how this develops further, but as it is right now, it really might go both ways. Although I know that Miross is more experienced player overall, he did play for a long time, and also he didn't like play for... Actually, I have an idea. Yeah, we can now watch this storage. Perhaps like here. Ah, that's too high. He played a lot of Metzels and primary that, and he only started playing like HG, sponsored by LG by the way, recently. Yeah, this is HG. Yep, that's like third HG in this tournament. So that's not too many games. That's why I needed to make this disclaimer, because it's in our contract and that we have to say that this stream is sponsored by LG. So yeah, this is one of the few rare HG, but both players agreed to just play HG, so yeah, and the bans were LG and MG. I think this is probably the best rules to watch them on as well. Although Miross does have some experience in MG, I do think that on HG this will just be way more close game between those two, right? Because Stalman does have experience of HG and actually playing maybe not 1v1s, but team games on those rules. So yeah. Right now I wouldn't like say that either of them has a big advantage over the other. Right now it's still fine and everything works nicely. Okay, I got a message in German. I will translate it after the stream. Yeah, I can speak English, but German is not my first language. It's not even my second. But yeah, we can see a storage area from Stalman as well, soon to be finished. And actually, let me check how big is his forest, because currently, oh, that's nice. He's already taking the stone, and Miross is doing the same, but I feel like Stalman will make more stone cutters there. Also, I'm interested how fast Miross will actually go for gold, because at this point, Stalman actually did make few fishermen's. That's probably not enough for these mines, but that's still more than what Miross did. And also, I'm interested in what he will be storing here too. If that's gonna be like, okay, that's just tools. So that's nice, he doesn't have to worry about lacking, or rather this toolsmith being bogged down with too many tools. So overall that's nice. And currently let's look at the stats, and honestly it looks pretty close there as well, although Stalman is lacking a bit of stone, as we can see, while Miross is not doing so well on the plank front. Both players are relatively close to each other, with Miross just having slight advantage in buildings right now. Meanwhile, settlers are pretty much even. Stalman does have one more digger, while Miross does use 4 more builders. So these are really not a big differences right now. So yeah, this might be a very good game if both players manage to perform till PT at more or less this level. Also, the mountains right now does not seem particularly gold intensive, although there are 3 mines right here. Let's actually check it on the Stalman's side, because, well, his is more actually, which is his advantage, let's say. And there is 1 more gold here, although it is hard to reach, so he will probably need to utilize few pioneers to actually grab that. Diggers, yes. But for now, we don't see too many farms, or even, I think that's farm, maybe that's a farm too, but we do see those. Oh, that's a mistake, I think. Yeah, the fish are only transported to the iron, meanwhile both of those fishermen are already full, so they are effectively not working. I would prefer to just give 1% to those coal mines, and that way he would have at least some kind of pillow of those fish in case his bread ran out at any point in the game. That is not a huge advantage, but you know, that's like, I don't, probably around 8 more coal per mine, so that's something, and I do like doing that. Although I know that this uses up more settlers that is usually necessary at this stage of this game, but he does have 3 settlers, so that wouldn't cost him a lot. Is that heavy echo? I really wouldn't say so. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I forgot if I counted those. Okay, one more time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, probably 14, 15. That's not that many. Meanwhile, Miross has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That is really not a big forest. Like, in comparison, Shino can make like 22 woodcutters, right? So that's a big difference there, right? And Miross right now is overtaking Stalman in mines, I think, and by some margin too. Although Stalman will be catching up soon, I'm worried about the lack of those gold mines right here that are not coming up just yet, while Miross is taking most of them, except for this one. Oh, he's not yet taking them on this mountain, so I think this will equalize in a while. So this echo is not that heavy, in my opinion. I have seen people actually playing on a way bigger eco early on, and then scaling more towards like 40th, 45th, maybe 50th minute. My accent on that was probably terrible, but anyway. And we also see some mana being made. No small temple just yet, and something has happened here. I think Miross was short on humans, I mean settlers, for a short while or something, and dropped. Let me check on stat. Yeah, I think Miross had to disband some of his diggers because he didn't have enough settlers. Yeah. And when it comes to settlers, Miross is at this point ahead of Stalman, and Stalman is close to being short on more cares, right? They sometimes, some of them are standing still, but right now they are relatively few of them, and that might turn into a problem soon. Although there is a large residence coming up and probably another middle residence. So that should be nice. That should be very nice for him. And we also have already 2 working temples, so that's nice, that's his advantage. Again, going for slightly stronger mana play. Meanwhile, let's check out Miross a bit more. And we also see those 2 fishermen. And that's probably it. I don't see him making more. And also only 3 farms? That's not a lot, in my opinion. I believe I checked. Yeah. But this is full storage of gold. Oh my. That is a big advantage. Although Stalman is starting to take some gold himself, Miross will be ahead on that. Probably for the whole game, really. HG. Yep, HG. Our resources. Okay. At the same time, Miross has like has stronger farm play, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Although Stalman is catching up on that too, he is slightly behind. And these mines are no longer having any food in them, and that's a problem. Now that will be actually a big problem for him. So yeah. That's something that might hurt him a lot. Meanwhile, Miross is just looking fine. I think he could build a bit more, because at this stage of the game, I think he should be having a lot of resources, and indeed he does have. So yeah, building a bit more wouldn't be bad for him. At this point, Stalman is actually taking him over in buildings. Well, because I decided to stream like that and actually reach other people, and because when I was watching German streams in German, I couldn't live over that, and I decided to at least stream some games in English so that international community can enjoy them, maybe not immediately, but perhaps in the future. Oh, exactly. Gulliver is 100% right here. And Stalman is actually building... Oh no, that's Miross. Miross is actually building his first barracks. And actually adding more mana. Honestly, that should be enough. Like, those 2 for this one should be enough. Maybe it won't be, but that will be in a long stretch of time, honestly. Meanwhile, there should be... Yeah, bread is being produced. That won't immediately stop this problem, but it will resolve it in a while, at least. So So that's good. And honestly, that looks quite similar for both players, although the build order was slightly changed. But yeah, the call right now is the biggest problem that Stalman has. Alright. When it comes to weapons, Miross is slightly ahead. He's transporting the weapons right now, so the number is dropping slightly. He did start recruitment already? That's like quite fast. I mean, that's good. I like to do that sometimes, because then I randomly won't be just having no settlers because I have too many weapons lying around. I can control that more precisely, let's say. But overall, that's still quite fast. And honestly, Miross is not looking that good for this minute. I mean, I feel like he could have made bigger forest right here. He could have gotten a bit... Oh, he already went there. But for now, even this stone field is not used up, right? And honestly, I mean, he could have played this faster. That's just my feeling. But overall, like, I think everything is working here, so that's really good. And lack of that problem with bread is really what is helping Miross a lot here. And that would be his very, very big advantage. In fact, he's even... Why? I don't get this. This is something I don't understand. You have 3 stone fields, and possibly you can even go like out there since you are already here, right? You can go from here to here. And you are still making a stone mine. Wow. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Honestly, that's a good idea. I might ask some players from Germany to co-cast with me, maybe for like finals or quarterfinals or something like that. That's fun idea. That's fun idea. I like that. I like that very much. Thank you. I can ask them. Oh yeah. Amazing. And when it comes to... Yeah, Stalman is not actually developing towards the inner side of this mountain, while Miross is doing that. And as well... Oh, there... Oh! How many did he make? Wow! That's insane. Well, Fennec... Okay, you can argue that Fennec might be German, but I don't think he is. That might be your opinion, though. But yeah, Stalman is honestly looking very good. Like, this weapon production is... This game is messing with my perception of reality, because I'm watching Miross, and this should be Miross. This, by all means, this should be Miross. But I can't help but wonder if this is not Stalman. At the same time, there is still not enough goal here. And that... I will tell you fun fact. Did you know that the best German player is Ginger? Yeah. Yeah, that is big advantage of Miross right now. But if he is not... If Stalman somehow solves his coal problem, and this will start working, with this amount of weaponsmiths, he might actually get the advantage. Yeah, that's like 40, but overall we have 10 more minutes, and production production of Miross is actually much smaller. So as soon as there is call in Stalman's economy, he might actually take advantage over Miross in this game, which is kind of crazy. Right now it's not good, not looking good. That's like 70 units, 70 to 19 to like 17, right? That's big advantage. Don't get me wrong. But Stalman is actually building more. And if somehow he solves that problem, he might be better. He might actually win this because of just the fact that his economy is bigger, and also he has more KK because of that. That's so weird, right? I have not expected this at all, honestly, and I'm very pleasantly surprised. Yeah, he only needs more weapons. And this is working. This is working slowly, because he still does not have enough coal. But, okay, there is coal here, right? There is coal. He has 8 minutes. And if those weaponsmiths can take over those two, because I don't see any other from Miross in that time, or if Miross is not going to go for PT Rush, Stalman might very well be in much better position. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. That's something I have not had a single clue about till now, and I'm really glad this is happening. And honestly, at this point, I want Stalman to win. Despite I was betting on Miross, by the way, I actually want Stalman to win. Because he's actually playing very decently past that issue with Cole, right? If that didn't happen, he would be in great position. Like, in very, very good. Meanwhile, in my opinion, Miross is just slower. Unless there is some game bug, right? He's only now making more weaponsmiths, right? He has the army. Don't get me wrong, this is an army. He might be rushing. Okay, player 1, that's Miross. He might be rushing, but honestly, that's enough for like, I think 3 changes of soldiers. That's not yet the finale, right? That's not yet the finale. So yeah, I don't think so. But overall, Miross, I think, has 1 change. Stalman has 3, around 3, or will have around 3. I don't remember exact cost. I think it was around like 30 mana. You can correct me on that. I don't actually play Romance all that much, or I didn't play them in a while right now. Actually, you can see there are 4 spies from Miross, although here is 1, and there are probably a few more inside of his territory, but I can't see them because I'm like not in his team. So I actively can't see them, and I don't have the blindfold script yet. Because Vichitan is still developing that, and like Fennec has the old version, and that's basically it. But overall, he should be going for this inner side of the mountain, because that's a lot more resources if he gets there. But right now, the barracks are late. The barracks are late. I was so focused on that. This might be late. He has the weapons. He has the gold. He has... Sorry. I started speaking in Polish for a second right now. Oh my god. And does he have people? He might not have enough settlers. He does have a lot of them. He should start recruiting immediately, instantly. Go for it. Don't forget, it's 58. Start recruiting. Go. Go. No, press. Oh, yes. We have it. Is there more residences being built? He's just building like 1, but there are a lot of settlers coming out. So it might be enough. Get the mage, don't lose the mage. Oh yeah, Mirorek Mirrorek has an issue with KK. That's true. Stalman has more KK. If he is attacking Stalman right now, he might win. We might take this. That's insane. I told you, Stalman might outscale him, and this is happening right now. Oh my, that's crazy. And there is the second one coming in. Okay, Miross is coming in. Miross is coming in. He was probably spying that Stalman does not have the army. He's not building enough, but there are a lot of settlers that came out. So here is like one, here is the... Okay, that one was already built. So he's not actually building enough. Okay, he stopped. Every second right now is a huge advantage for Stalman. He's coming in, he killed that spy. Stalman knows that Miross is coming right now. And that is not a big force. Stalman can't stop it. Look. The amount of units and mana might as well win him the fight together with KK. And yeah, this is bad attack. This is very bad attack. Miross needs to back up. And if Miross is going back, then he's losing. Where are the mages? Mages are somewhere. Here. I see the PDFs right there. Stalman Dopino, yeah. That's the emotion right here, right now. That's what I was counting on. That's the insane game I was hoping to see, and we see it. The comebacks. We see the comeback of Stalman from no barracks to instant army, from no call to actually outscaling Miross. Oh, that's so good. And he might as well take this far tower. Wait. That's Miross. Oh, I was thinking that's his last. Here's his last. And he has one right here. But it would be a hit. And right now Stalman has the advantage. He does not have... Oh, he has close to 100 KK. 4 bows, I think that's enough to have actually equal fighting power on neutral and his own. So he might as well be coming in. That's it. Push, Stalman, push. But he stopped making freeze. That might be a problem. And Miross is still not out of the gold reserves. And the additional army is coming. If Stalman attacks this, he wins this because this army is not yet there. Miross needs to back out. Yep, he is doing that. And we are 10 minutes from... yes, Stalman has T2s, but right now this advantage is for Stalman in my opinion, right? It might not be huge, but as long as he's not actually out of people, it might be good for him. But at this point, Miross might as well, unfortunately, win through having more gold and more T3s and actually backing out. Right now, I think they have equal amount of weaponsmiths, and that indeed is the case. So the scaling... Oh no, Stalman actually has more. However, they don't yet have enough. Okay, there seems to be slight iron issues. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he does not have quite enough meat and fish for those mines. So he's actually stalling on iron right now. But it's not really a problem because he just has too many structures. This is still being processed just at slower rate than he could otherwise. Oh, unfortunately, German is not my good language. Unfortunately, that's not what I'm good at. Yeah, people are also an issue, although they are standing, so that's not a problem right now for someone. They might be in a second, but so far they haven't been. And honestly, if this goes forward, I think Miross will take this. Oh, look at this! We got a rat going for this tower. This is not the last tower, but yeah, Miross is... Okay, Miross is paying attention. He does see that there are those swords coming in and looking for the tower. Unfortunately, it is heavily protected by his army. Although, look at that. Stalman is trying to rat him out. Honestly, if Miross pushes and there is not enough army, I could see Stalman winning through just tower capture right there. I think that's 4. I might be wrong, but... Okay, and we do see that Stalman did set the recruitment points to this place. Meanwhile, this army is camping right here. I would say not perfect. yeah, at this point, Miross will have the gold advantage, I think. And that will be GG probably. Unless the mana does a lot. And yeah, he does not have high enough KK for that, I think. But honestly, this still is a game full of emotion. We don't yet know what will happen. And look, army is moving and rat is coming in. Rats are coming in as soon as army is moving. I wouldn't say this is a lost cause just yet. Yep, the T3 bows are a big advantage. They are very big advantage. I don't think mana is enough right here. There is just too much gold. Okay, and he's retreating with the army. But honestly, this is still winnable. He might lose in an army, but this is still very much winnable thing. He might still win this. Honestly, if he moved for this gold right here or right here, actually he needs more gold sweaters. A bit, and more mines. Yeah, the gold for Miross is probably very... Miross didn't even scout that. Oh my, there are like 3 gold mines there. But Stalman is coming in. No, don't fight here. Don't that seems like a bomb. But yeah, good. Retreat from this position, good. That would be a bad fight for you. Meanwhile, Miross is finally out of this storage of gold. And he also didn't take that many mines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's like 9, and Stalman has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 2 less gold mines. Actually, yeah, that's 7 to like 9. Both could have had much more gold. And honestly, okay, there are shields, there... Honestly, this is not a bad fight for Stalman, I think. Okay, mage is lost here. The priest might get the advantage, might win this. But it wasn't a bad fight, in my opinion. Like, when it comes to positioning, Stalman did a very good job when it comes to like setting it up. He might lose this flank, the middle will be probably won, and this here probably also Stalman loses this flank. So it's like center against like both sides. So it will be close. I think it's a better fight for Stalman. But there comes mana from Miross, and Stalman probably lost all of his mages. But it is not that... The difference is not very big right now. Yeah, Miross is actually slightly lower in army right now, although he is recruiting, he has shorter path for the reinforcements to actually arrive, and he will be defending himself. And ultimately, due to the advantage of T3s, actually, yeah, winning this. And yeah, at this point, yeah, I was about to say that, and he started to retreating when it was necessary, so that's good. Although the gold advantage is still big. It's actually 10 gold mines for Miross. And Stalman is not adding additional ones. Well, he does not have any within his territory. Although this one is close to take. These are within 1 tower. Oh my. That's the big problem here. He's not playing bad, he just didn't take enough gold. Well, they decided to be there. So I won't be saying anything against that, right? That's their will, they can be there, right? That was established when it came to like... At the beginning of the tournament, I think it was said that it's fine to be with your opponent on one channel, and that's not like the first case of that happening. But yeah, this game is not ending just yet. Let's see how Miross is actually scaling. He didn't even uncover that. It would be such a massive advantage if he did. Right? But he didn't. Stalman is so lucky that he didn't uncover that, because that would be like 4 more gold mines right there. Meanwhile, he also didn't take these ones, so... But what I see is problem for Stalman is that he's not increasing his territory as the game goes on. So in the end, he will have that problem that he won't have enough mines and he won't have enough territory to build on, right? Look, like this all, he has like space here, some space here, maybe some space here, and really there is not much development going on. And Miross actually overtook Stalman in KK. Perhaps due to ornaments, but I'm not seeing any right now. So yeah. Also, when it comes to settlers, the advantage of Miross is just unquestionable. That's just so many more. And the advantage in army is also growing, and that's purity freeze. So yeah, that's yeah, and Stalman has not a lot of stone. Like this stone field is finishing up, this is finished. He's not going for this stone field. He's not going for this stone field. Okay, he did go right now here, but I don't see another tower in that direction being built just yet. So overall, Stalman is just in a worse position right now due to the fact that he is not expanding. He's not developing fast PT. That's a common problem, honestly. I have that too. I also have a massive problem often with correctly developing my settlement fast PT, right? So yeah. But overall, I'm really happy with how well Stalman actually played this steel PT. That was very good performance. Plus, if we just pretend that that coal stall didn't happen. Meanwhile, Miross is just scaling. He's actively building, although not expanding much as well. Probably slightly afraid of the possible rats all around that Stalman sent. He does have more space to build on, and that's a big advantage. And he's constantly building too, right? Stalman is building, but not as much as pre-PT. Oh, there is tower right here, right now, for this gold. Good. So he is developing, he is forced to slightly to get more stone. I would wish to see this tower right here. It would be so good. Like taking so much more gold. And this would basically equalize the gold situation between those two. And look, this is so much weapon with no gold. Meanwhile, Miross is actually also having gold problems, but not nearly as severe as Stalman has. Well, Stalman, I think he no longer even has advantage in mana. How much mana does Miross make? 1, 2, 2 for 1. That's all. And yeah, that's working. Actually, it did bog down a bit, but probably because it's... yeah, this is staying empty. Okay, he does need another small temple. He does need another. One is just not enough. And he's rebuilding this tower casually, right here. And we see some healers. Honestly, it might be good, it might be bad, we will see. This is not a huge fight. Meanwhile, Stalman's setup for this fight does look better, but the unit situation is just not there. Alright. He can make like 100 more L1s, but that just won't be enough. I mean, yeah, he might defend himself, but I think Miross might still win this, honestly. Yeah. Stalling, not standing. Stalling. And finally he does get there. Okay, one more tower, few stonecutters. And yeah, that stone is a big problem for him, and probably also the case of why he's not developing as much as he could. Thinking about it, yeah. Not only space, but... but the stone is a real problem. Although he does have stone mines, so that's very good. 3 of them, in fact. But yeah, I mean, I was focused on that, the fact that he's... Oh, he is expanding. Very good. Very, very good. Honestly, this map was not the easiest one. There was just so much trees all around. And there was also slight distance between the stone fields, so it wasn't that obvious to just claim them. Like, this one was near the mountain, so you just want to do that anyway. Oh, and Miross is attacking. Miross is taking the better fight. We will see if Stalman notices, but his reaction is in fact delayed, and that might be big problem. He's retreating right now. That's the correct decision, in my opinion. Although defending on your own territory is not perfect. And he probably will need to start recruiting L1s. He's doing so right now, he has the settlers for that. But how long will this last? And the mage... Did he die before casting that spell? Oh, that's bad. And the swords are doing phenomenal job right now. Together with the healers, they are just slaughtering these archers right here. That was the perfect flank from Miross. Meanwhile, yeah, that's the advantage for Miross. Although he did left some units behind. And... yeah, no rat can sneak past that. Yeah, this game was very close. This was really good game. If not for some issues, I think Stalman might have won this basically during the PT. Yeah. If not for the stone, probably, if not for the stone, he would develop much better past PT. Yeah, that was very good game. Bravo to both players. Maybe the performance per PT was not stellar, but the game itself was really good, was really close. So yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy with this match, and I wanted to cast it for that exact reason, that I expected this game to be interesting, and it was very interesting. The players delivered, it was close, there were comebacks, there were close moments in this game, and yeah, that was amazing game. Yep, it was very much worth streaming. Let's check the stats, and yeah, you can see that the main difference lied in gold. Nearly 400 more gold for Miross. That is huge advantage. Settlers also big advantage. Mana was on the side of Stalman, and probably buildings would be on the side of Stalman as well, if he just didn't stall on the stone. And perhaps gold would also be on the side of Stalman if he only didn't Stalman the gold and actually developed the size of his country, his settlement. But yeah, much better fights for Miross because of the amount of gold he had. And well, that would be it for this stream. Thank you guys for watching, and unless we can go for a quick... oh, I didn't even see. Można samo. I didn't see that ping. I will go to them and perhaps do the interview, but in Polish already. Dobra, siema, jak tam mam wrażenia po grze? Wiem, ale to było 9 minut temu, nie zobaczyłem nawet, miałem wyciszone pingi. Właśnie widziałem, ale gierka była bardzo bliska, bardzo fajnie to wyglądało, ludziom też się podobało. Tak, Stalman bardzo dobrze zagrał, tam miałeś takich kilka błędów, stanąłeś trochę na węglu, potem na kamieniu. Myślę, że jakbyś nie stanął na tym kamieniu, to tak po PT mógłbyś tutaj nawet to wyciągnąć. Mhm. No, mogłeś się tam wybronić w sumie. Tam też nie było za daleko faktycznie. Ale ten... Mhm. No tak, tak, tak. No tak, no wiadomo, że atakowanie ciężkie często jest. Trzeba mieć przewagę tego KK jednak, żeby tak można sobie było wejść po prostu. Tak, no Miross miał znacznie więcej tego golda, on sobie zabrał tam więcej kopalni. A szkoda, że ty nie wziąłeś tej górki do tyłu troszeczkę, bo tam były ze 4 kopalnie, a Miross tego nawet nie miał odkrytego. A tam jedna wieża. No. No. No tak. Mhm. Tak, bardzo ładnie było. O nie! O mnie, serio?
No, to tyle.
A to by się zgadzało akurat,
Już
tylko nie z
odnotowałem
tyłu.
chłopaków.
Dobra, nara.
Ja bym dzięki.
No nic, nie będę się powtarzał. Chciałem, no dobra, powtórzę, jebać tą grę. Nie no. Ja jakbym coś zagrał, to może ten. A ja dzisiaj się obudziłem i miałem jechać w ogóle, miało mnie nie być i mówię, miałem wrócić koło 15. I obudziłem się dzisiaj, mówię, 9, już wiedziałem, że nie będę jechał. To mówię, 9:30 napisałem. I teraz chyba w pół do 11 Miross odpisał, że gramy.
No i zagraliście
gramy.
i było super. Postaraliście się. Też się powtórzę, że Stalman naprawdę miał szansę, żeby to wygrać porządnie.
Co mówiłeś?
No
Miross?
i tam nawet pod tą bazą moją, no nawet mnie trochę tam dużo nie brakowało, abyś miał więcej tych trójek, może by ci się udało, no.
No ja tak myślałem, że tak wysnajpię gdzieś jakąś wieżyczkę, że trochę się pogubisz tam w tym i tak dalej, ale tą główną Marią żeś stał cały czas w jednym miejscu i tak tylko żeś takie grupki rozdzielał, to tak daleko nie odchodziłeś. Mi się wydawało.
A no bo zacząłeś biegać tymi mieczami dookoła, to wiesz, no to wiesz, ja bym
Ale to jest,
też zaczął
jakie to jest irytujące w tej grze, że ja kurwa tyle czasu nie mogę znaleźć wieży.
No bo wieża jest pod koszarami, to trzeba tam
No
przyjść.
tak, ale to chyba już wtedy już miałeś te duże?
Znaczy nie, no ja przed PT miałem dużą już i miałem tam jakąś gdzieś z tyłu jedną i jeszcze jedną sobie z przodu chciałem budować, nie, żeby tam sobie wojsko dosyłać i przygotowałem się do ataku, nie. Generalnie to chciałem cię zaatakować, ale mówię, kakami się nie zrobiło. Generalnie patrzę, mówię, że mało tych budynków. Nie wiem czemu, ale nie mogę, kurde, save'a nie mogę wczytać. Hej, Nawar, jesteś tu jeszcze?
Jestem, dobra. Zakończę ten stream. Dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie and I will see you next time.
Ten, a masz,
Bye.
masz